Back to the middle with Fogarty. He sends it to Strange. He dummies. He steps and he beats them all. He's a star on the rise, this lad. Oh, what a ball. Got that out in one hand. McLean. He turns him inside out. McLean gets to Johnston. McLean goes all the way himself. Katoa straight through. Inside to the hammer. Oh, the young gun Isaiah Katoa squeezing through.
To win it with a field goal. Charge down. It ricochets. Space here. Look at him go. Halasima. Footwork. He's over. Oh, lecker. Halasima.
Now it's Hayward on to Salmon. Here's Galvin on the left. Galvin's pass. Rinakama. Yes. You wouldn't believe it. The kid in number 7. He comes up with the biggest play in the game.
The kids, they are certainly all right. Don't we have some great young superstars?
Oh, yeah, one of the best years for young talent.
Absolutely.
It's young talent time, that's for sure. Under 21, you look
Any
at some
Woodrow
of the... you look at some of the years that they're born and you actually sort of... It takes a minute to realise that they are actually able to be playing rugby league. So we've narrowed the list down. We've got who you guys have voted for, the 8 best NRL young guns. And then we're going to get you guys to narrow it down to 5 and rank them to see who number 1 is.
I think sometimes it's hard at this age. Like, you've got someone like Lockie, Galvin and Katoa for that matter, playing in half position. Strange as well. Like, compared to us, and I came through in the centres. Like, I had Greg Alexander as a halfback. Like, I didn't have to do anything. I just sort of ran into holes and it's a tough position to be young at. The other one is front row. There's not many front rowers who are very young. So it's very hard to...
Well, this bloke's number 1.
Easy Katoa.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the length of the straight. At the moment, where he gets to in the game, who knows, as a halfback, he might go past everyone.
He's come through with a bit of a different craft and it's working. Like he's, you know, the rules are suiting him, the way we treat halfbacks and kickers and all that. But he's brave, he goes deep into the line all the time. And he's just got this balance that no one else has got.
What about Casey McLean?
I got him
He has
5th.
been so strong.
He's special.
Yeah.
But in a year where we've got some absolute talent, I've got him at the moment number 5. But
Well,
you know what else? As the years gone on, he's got better and better and better.
We were speaking about Jesse's brother. They played in that game together in the New South Wales 19s. And Jesse lasted 2 minutes.
Hit his knee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was Casey out of that game, and then all of a sudden he got the start and he hasn't given up.
What number have you got him?
Oh, I reckon he's 3 or 4.
This bloke here, I've got number 2.
Yeah, he's
Halasima, that moment that they won it.
The Knights.
Oh,
Terrifying.
he did again on the weekend.
Look how powerful he is. But look at the balance. Watch his step. Doink. Amazing.
Yeah, he's
Absolutely amazing. He's, wow. I hope he stays injury-free.
and you also can't go past Ethan Strange.
I've got him number 3.
Well, Strange is a couple of years older than Halasima. Halasima's 19. So Strange, he'd be coming on to 21. He played in that 19th game a couple of years ago. He's so strong.
Number 3. He's doesn't complicate his game. I've got to say, Ricky Stewart, the way he's coached this young bloke, hasn't complicated it. Powerful footwork.
But once again, mostly being helped by a really calm halfback who does a lot of the controlling of the game.
And then Lockie Galvin.
I haven't got him in the top 5.
Yeah, Lockie's
No,
one of
no.
those players who's playing a pretty big role in a club. And he did it at the Tigers, and the thing I love about Lockie, he chases the ball. He's really competitive, constantly chasing the game. He's involved. If he hasn't got the ball, he's chasing. He's like a dog.
You know what else? Mentally tough.
That's what I was
He's
gonna
been under
say.
all sorts of media pressure, but he turns up and gets his job done. But at the moment, I'm sure he'll go to the top. But at the moment on form, I haven't got him in the top 5.
Yeah, because he's probably had the most to deal with off the field out of
100%.
all the...
Started
the
carrying
guys.
injury too. Took an injury into the game. He's
Yeah.
broken his hand.
So let's read through your list. Who have you got number 1?
I got Katoa number 1. I got Leka Halasima 2.
Yep.
Ethan Strange 3. I got Robert Toya
Toya.
at 4.
So Robert Toya, like he handled Origin so well.
Defensively too.
Defensively, and Billy showed some really good examples on the footy show on the weekend, which I hadn't noticed. So, but like attack-wise, apart from the first game of the year, I haven't seen him do really very little in attack.
And so that was your top 5?
And number
then
5, Casey McLean.
Casey McLean. Who were your top 5, Freddie?
I brought in Galvin for Toya.
Okay. How long do you think it is until, obviously we know Toya played State of Origin, but for a lot of these young guys to be playing either for their respective countries or...
Well, they'll all play for their country. Like you look at
Katoa, Tonga.
Toa will play, Helasima will play.
I reckon Katoa will be captain.
But what about
Casey McLean's already played for New Zealand.
Yep.
What about for State of Origin? Like Izzy Katoa, for example.
Well, he's
how
ready to
far
go now,
do you think next year that?
No, well, he could, without a doubt. But you got Nathan, you got Moses.
Mitch Moses.
They're the number 2.
But Moses played 5'8", remember?
5'8".
So
I've got to say, he's probably number 3 in line. He'd probably gone past Jerome at this stage. But you don't want to burn him also. But he's ready to go.
Be interesting,
He's
Ethan
so
Strange, if he could show ability to play in another position. Because most of the time, when you make rep teams, you come through because someone's injured or you have the ability to play in a couple of positions. So be interesting if he could. I'm assuming he'd be able to. He
So
looks like a footy.
on the current rules, Casey McLean couldn't play for New South Wales.
No,
He's
New
played
Zealand.
for New Zealand.
Yep.
Do you reckon they're going to have a look at this in the off-season?
Well, I'll definitely look at it.
Surely the time has come now.
Well, the World Cup's next year, so they'll either do it now in this off-season or wait till after the World Cup and do it. But they have to. Have to. It's like basically you're saying that New Zealand's not as good as New Zealand's better than Samoa, or you're sort of rating them two countries against each other.
Which is well, you
Samoa
look at the Samoan side.
They're in the last World Cup final.
Stacked.
Yeah.
And then Tonga as well.
Tonga.
So
The difference between Samoa and Tonga now is they have halves. It's only 2 years ago, Katoni Staggs played halfback for Tonga. Now they've got Katoa. They need a 5'8" because Loa here played 5'8". He's coming to the end.
Yeah.
Where on the other side, with Samoa, you got Jerome and Blaise Talangi. So now the Pacific nations have got genuine halves.
well, here's the other one, Blaise Talangi. We left him out of the list. He's young. He's very young.
Yeah, because you also feel like Blaise has been around. We've obviously seen him for a few years, so that doesn't sort of sit right at the forefront of your mind. But it is interesting seeing all these young, players coming through.
It's a great crop.
But you look at big games, representative games, so playing for Australia, Samoa, Tonga, whatever it be. But State of Origin, like you get that sense that there's this new sort of crop coming through. And I think it's going to be hard for coaches to ignore, say someone like Izzy Katoa, who's...
Well, Laurie brought in Izzy Katoa this year.
To Camp
just to
3,
run
wasn't
camp,
it? Yeah.
And understand when he was at training, doing the opposed, he was putting a clinic on. All the players were looking at each other going, what? This bloke?
And you know what? And that's going to be a tough call as well, say maybe if not next year, but the year after, who...
Well, what's Nathan, 28 now?
28.
So Nathan
Mitchell's
will be
a bit
up
older.
around...
Mitchell's over 30.
Nathan, 3, 4, 5 years. And Katoa at that stage will be 25. Perfect timing. Where he gets to in the game, Katoa, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Just got to keep him in the game.